Welcome back, YouTube, to Gabo Only. Now, I have some bad news. I have let the membership run out on this account, and we are currently free to play only. Now, I was thinking I'll just buy a bond and go ahead and, go back to my members' experience. But I think what I'll do instead is I will set a goal of completing Dragon Slayer with our restrictions, as well as obtaining a rune chain body and rune plate legs from Obor. Now, we do have to have a couple of exceptions because we don't have access to all of our member areas. So we will be allowing Port Sarum since we are free to play, because we will not be able to go to the shop to purchase our fishing equipment, and we won't be able to go to the Edgeville rune shop because we do not have that available in free to play. So, with that being said, we are off on our free to play journey in order to obtain our best in slot rune gear. We may not complete it this episode, but the next couple of episodes are going to be the free to play saga. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, guys, I think I made a discovery. So, I was always talking about how Port Sarim is like, it's kind of weird because I feel like goblins spawn here. Well, I looked at the Port Sarim wiki, and it says the town in southeast says Garnia, blah, blah, blah. But then you go to monster spawns, right? And it says goblins. It says that there's goblins. Huh. I don't know if I'm going to count this. Let me bring it to you guys. Let's see if I can find it for you guys so you guys can see. I forgot which page it is that has the window. There we go. There we go. Boop, we're going to go to... Oh, sorry, Freaky done. All right, so see, it says monsters, goblins, thieves, goblins, seagulls, men, women, and rats can all be found roaming around the port and near vicinity. I think I'm gonna allow Port Sarim, guys. I think I'm gonna allow Port Sarim just because it's kind of hard. Like the goblins spawn like right here. They all roam in here. I think I'm gonna allow Port Sarim. I think it's gonna be like that. I think I'm just gonna allow Port Sarim, and I know a lot of you probably gonna be like, oh no, it's kind of like cheating or whatnot. But like, come on, guys. Like, I bet you I walk and I find a goblin inside of this fucking store. Like, there's always a goblin in the store. Let me see. I ain't even gonna hold you, dog. That edible wasn't shit. What the fuck happened to my game? I'm really. I wonder if this is how the game is actually. Like all you really are is like a head, and your character model is just bullshit. See if it fixes up for a world hop. Oh shit, bro! What the fuck? It didn't fix. So guys, you may notice that some of these clips are all over the place. Let me tell you the big issue, right? So in free to play, there's two ways for you to get planks, and those two ways are going to be from picking them up in the Graveyard of Shadows, some other way which I think requires you to already complete Dragon Slayer, and then the way that I have to do it, which is from getting it from the Cam de Zol loot boxes, the elaborate or higher loot boxes. Now it's a quote unquote 1 in 16, but it's actually going to be a very very long grind for me, and it actually. So we have a goal in the free to play saga, which is what I'm going to be calling these next few episodes. And that episode is to get not that episode. That plan is to get our stats high enough for us to take on Obor, and I also would like to finish up Dragon Slayer. The reason that we need to finish up Dragon Slayer is actually because it's the only place in free to play, and because we are specifically free to play, this is the reason why it's an issue. It's the only place in free to play under our restrictions that we have access to lesser demons, and lesser demons are a good method of training prayer because they have a very big weakness to water spells. They drop a bone equivalent or dust that gives 25 exp each, and they also have a couple of slots of armor for us so that we can start our hill giant grind. We need the mithril square shield, the mithril chain body, and the rune med helmet before we can start our hill giant grind, and then from the hill giants we want to get keys to fight Obor. And from Obor, we want the rune plate legs or plate skirt, I don't really care, and the rune chain body. And that's going to take a while. So we will be having to kill black wizards, or whatever these guys are called, dark wizards. I don't know why I call them black wizards. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird that I call them black wizards. But we're going to have to kill black wizards whenever we can to stock up on some runes, whenever we want to save some money. Because we also want to have money available for arrows, because we can buy ammunition from shops, and I am treating runes as ammunition. So yeah, very cool. So we are all done using our cursed goblin bow. It's pretty much the only thing that we can use until we get another bow from a clue scroll, because I foolishly dropped my last bow. But the stats are not looking too bad, and these clips are going to be a little bit jumbled, guys. I'm sorry, but I gotta say we did some fantastic gains this episode. So the good thing about this basically dollar store version of the Motherlode mine is that we do get access to the vault, and the vault actually does have a couple of really cool things. You have access to basically iron all the way to adamant armor. It's very rare to get some of these armor pieces, but if you were exclusively in this area, it would be a good way for you to get these armor pieces. And this Motherlode mine wannabe also has a pretty decent way of training smithing, especially for free to play. Now, for us in particular, it isn't the best way, because obviously we do not have a whole bunch of space. But, you know, whenever we can, this is a really, really cool way. And as you can see, I have some Dragon Slayer items in my inventory. Probably should have did that before I started doing this. Now, some of these clips, well, actually most of them, I'm not sure what's going on, but the audio is a little bit corrupted. There's just background noise. It's terrible. And when I record in the editing software, there's no background noise, but when I record on the other app, it has background noise. Either way, what I wanted to tell you guys is I ended up making the entire map, and I'll show you the clips if I have them, but I ended up making the entire map and then realizing, holy crap, I actually have no way to get planks, because I forgot that the only way to get planks is from the Graveyard of Shadows. So we end up doing everything into Dragon Slayer up until you make the boat, and then I realized, holy crap, how am I going to do this? This is going to be incredibly difficult. And this was very naive of me, and it took me almost no time to get up to making the full piece of the map. And I grinded out 31 so I could telegrab it, because I didn't want to spend the coins on the map piece. And I did all that just to find out that I don't even have planks, and I have to make the steel nails myself. So for the planks, like I said, they are a 1 in 16 from the Cam Dissolve Vote Elaborate boxes or up, and that is a chance to get 1 to 3 or 3 to 3 plus. And it's with how much crap is in there, and the ability to fail these vaults, plus the fact that I didn't realize that the simple lock boxes don't give this. This ends up being an incredibly long grind. Like I told you, when I tell you it took months, I'm not kidding. Like, I was actually just doing this, and I still have not completed Dragon Slayer even post editing. But I have gotten access to my goal for this episode, but I didn't tell you guys what the goal for this episode was. You guys still don't know. You might think that it's the rune chain body. We're not even there. It took me like 2 months just to get access to the goal of this episode, guys. It's been quite a doozy. But I felt like this is a little bit of a better way for me to kind of earn the series back, because I did just the last episode, I just stopped playing on the account for such a long time. I was just really burnt out between Goblin Chunk and Goblin Only. The fact that the grinds were damn near the same really, really burnt me out, which is why I ended up making such a drastic change on Goblin Chunk, because on Gobble Only, this is some of the ways that I get my best in slot equipment. It's going to be the only way I can get my best in slot equipment, and in Goblin Chunk, it's not going to be the only way that I can get those things. So I would hate to have to do Pura on 2 different accounts, but so yeah, that's why I made that change to Goblin Chunk, which you guys don't know about yet because I haven't released that video yet. But either way, I hope you guys know I have been playing on Goblin Chunk very religiously. The grinds are just ridiculous on that account. Really, really bad grinds. But, you know, those will come to an end soon. and we are still kicking ass. Now, I do have to clarify something which no one has brought up because not a lot of people actually comment on my videos. I don't know if I'm shadow banned or something. Probably shadow banned. I have never been really good at not cursing the first couple of seconds of my videos, but I didn't clarify this. I think teleports are fair game because as long as I'm teleporting to no, I'm not even gonna say that. Just I feel like teleports are just fair because you use teleports as escapes and stuff like that, and I don't feel like it should discredit the account if I have to use a teleport to get to Varrock or something, and I use it in a place that isn't a chunk because I technically gain EXP. I'm not gonna take it that far. I think that's just being a little bit cringe with the series. So take that with a grain of salt. But like other instances of getting magic exp outside of my chunks, like let's say I had to telegrab something, that's only acceptable if it's during a quest, and it's the only way I can get that item. And yeah, so either way, yeah, so the plank is a huge issue for this episode. So I hope you guys understand that this took a very long time, and you should hit like because it took a very long time. I'd be so excited. I stopped my entire day to do a beginner clue, and then I get rewarded with shit like this, bro. Imagine that. Imagine that. That took me like almost an hour of walking, and I got what I could have gotten in one kill of a black knight. Black warrior, black demon, no, black wizard, dark wizard. There we go. Got it right. Still racist. I decided while I was out here, because it is a prerequisite for getting the Barrow's gloves, which is, a big thing for this account because we do the diary. That's, eventually when we're members again, that is going to be something we have to do. Is I decided to go ahead and do Dragon Slayer. Now, not what Demon Slayer, idiot, stupid idiot. Now, this is actually, I've been told that the Silver Light hits like a rune longsword versus lesser demons or demons in general. So I'm wondering if it'll be better than the mace or not. Either way, I did this just so we have access to it later on when we do decide to go ahead and, unlock Crandor for our lesser demon spot. And we do that grind. So doo-doo, haha. I said doo-doo, haha. So just so you guys know, as I was stewing up my ideas on how I was going to kill Obor, I came to the realization that the best place for me to get supplies would be the Stronghold of Security, right? So I started devising a plan on how I was going to build my account to be able to rain safe spot Anku, to collect death runes, and then get some some armor so that I could fight the flesh crawlers and collect fire runes and dust runes and whatnot. But then I was like, oh wait, dust runes are members, right? So I can't use that, but I can still get the fire runes, right? Wrong. You can't get fire runes from fresh crawlers on free to play. You can't get a lot of these drops from the Stronghold Security. You can't get on free to play. You can get law runes from Anku. You can't get death runes from Anku. That is a members only drop. Now that threw a wrench in my plan because then I was like, hold up. How the hell am I expected to get death runes? And the only way I'd be able to get death runes are the rare drop from dark wizards or the rare drop from hill giants or I believe greater demons or something like that. And I don't have access to greater demons on free to play. We do have access to a whole bunch of monsters because I made a discovery. And I'll share the discovery when we're members, but I made a discovery and it kind of cracks this account open. We get a lot of areas, just unlocked because of this amazing discovery I made. And you guys are going to be so proud of me and my knowledge and how much I've learned from looking at the chunk picker and right clicking every single chunk in the game to see if there's a goblin there and if those goblins drop anything unique. Well, either way, what I wanted to tell you guys while this clip plays in the background is that a lot of these clips that I'm showing you are all over because I am going off of members' knowledge, and these things do not drop these things in free to play. So my entire plan was to save spot Anku and Capital Prawns, right? To save spot those to stack up runes to fight Obor, right? And it was a bust. It was a bust. They did not drop it. So I had to pivot, which is essentially why I ended up allowing the Port Sarim rune shop, because I did discover that we do have access to the rune shop in the members world of the Zamorak monk guy, whatever his name is, the guy that takes you to the Zamorak rune crafting thing where you see all the bots go. We have access to that because the altar for the air altar, that entrance leads you to the Edgeville dungeon, which means that it unlocks that chunk. So with that being said, because we had access to that, I was like, okay, I'll allow the Port Sarim rune shop. But then I looked up and I found out that there are quote unquote goblins in Port Sarim. So all of Port Sarim's fair game. But either way, we ended up having to pivot and allow the Port Sarim rune shop. Now, that may sound like a really, really, really big, like pivot. Like, oh man, he's just making it easy for himself. But what you're not understanding is that I'm free to play. I have the shittiest money makers available to me. I make a total of like 4k GP per hour with my best money maker. So even having a rune shop doesn't really do that much for me, because it's still incredibly hard to gather income for the runes. So yeah, just throwing that out there. So later on, we do start buying from the rune shop, but it doesn't really change too much. And we do have a massive goal on this account, probably for this episode, which is to gain 50 magic. Now, you might be asking, why do you need 50 magic? And I'm going to tell you right now, right? So Obor, he's a big old guy. He hits very hard. He whacks you across the entire arena. Now, the only way to stop that is with prayer, which is going to take forever, or I can snare him, right? Now, currently, we have access to bind. Bind holds somebody for 5 seconds. That's not enough, because what I need to be able to stop him from hitting me and close the gap, attack him, and then snare him again. And I'm thinking that 10 seconds might be good enough. Now, if 10 seconds is not good enough, which is the level 50 snare, which is why we need level 50, if that's not good enough, then the next time we'd be able to lower his movement would be all the way at the end of the spell book in the upper 70s. I believe it's 75. Is it 75? It might not. It might be higher than that. It's 79 Entangle. 79 Entangle, which uses 4 nature runes. And that's for an extra 5 seconds. Can you believe that? Not very good. And that would cost way too much money, especially in free to play. So, because I have not fought Obor yet, and I don't know if snare is enough. If snare ends up not being enough, we will have to get our prayer up, because we're gonna have to fight Obor mano y mano with some prayer and a little bit of snare, so that if he closes the gap, I'm not taking a 15 to the dome. Right now, in the clip above, you see me fighting some hill giants. That is because I am under the idea that I'm going to be grinding out prayer, fighting Anku and stuff like that. I haven't been enlightened to the fact that they don't drop death runes, so they are actually useless to me right now. So a lot of what I'm doing in the beginning is under the idea that I'm going to get prayer and kind of go mano y mano with what's his face and use blast spells. That doesn't end up happening. That doesn't end up happening at all, because death runes are incredibly hard to get in free to play. And that's the end of my rant. Okay, wish me luck. We just want to see where this is going. A device, it's warm, but it's colder than last time. I really hope that Runelight just figures out where this is. I don't want to have to teleport or anything. Goblin Chunk is idle. I mean, make him cut axes again. On Goblin Chunk, we're working on fletching. He has a 94 fletching grind, and we're so far away from it. But what I was thinking is, even though like that grind is forever, there's a bunch of ways I can get it done. And I think the best way is for me to just no life this U tree. I made a whole bunch of clips about how I was gonna get 500k arrow shafts to get the levels, which is kind of true, but I'm actually just going to turn those arrow shafts eventually into as many arrows as I can. But for the most part, once I get the 500k arrow shafts, I'm just going to make longbows and drop them again while I work on things on Goblin only. I probably should have just named him Goblin only instead of Gobbo only. I don't know what was going through my mind at that point, but anywho, let's check the strange device. It's warm but colder than last time. I have a feeling that this is Ice Mountain. I really hope it isn't Ice Mountain, but it probably is Ice Mountain. Now, possible rewards that we can get from this, any of the elemental staffs on Gaba only would be absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. We would love any of the elemental staffs besides air because we already have air. Honestly, I would prefer a water staff, right? Because if we get access to the members' flesh crawlers, that will actually be an incredible source of runes to just AFK no life those. But I'll need the full rune first before I can do that, because obviously I need to tank those guys for a long time. But if we have access to that, a water staff would be probably the best thing that we can have, because we will have access to infinite air runes, infinite earth runes, and infinite fire runes. Albeit the air and earth kind of suck because they're the same exact rune. So I'd probably be using twice as many of my rune supply, but they are incredibly farmable, very, very easy to kill, and they drop an extreme amount of them. It's very hot, cold, but colder than last time. Very hot, but colder than last time. Does that mean it's south? I feel like if we were heading towards Ice Mountain, it would have been hot right now. So I'm actually going to go south, see if it's by Draenor. It might be the Draenor Cowpen then. Incredibly hot, warmer than last time. It might be Draenor Cowpen for this. But as I was saying, flesh crawlers are actually going to be a magnificent way for us to train runes. Also, I didn't even think about this, but they drop it's just a ridiculous amount of body runes, which normally is not the best, but having a huge amount of body runes is essentially just free EXP. I just need to get the water staff. So if I got a water staff, that would also mean that I could cast curses, and curses will be really, 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 really good EXP. If I could get an earth staff, though, that would probably be better for that, because the curses are more expensive for earth runes. Man, that is annoying as hell. That AFK thing is so annoying. I wish that didn't. How do I make that not make noise? Go to notification settings. I gotta make that not make noise. That is so loud. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, so those are going to be fantastic flesh crawlers. I honestly, I was not thinking about playing on this account, but then I just was looking at some of the things that we have access to, and the Stronghold of Security, after watching some Autumn Elegy videos, honestly, that's really what it was about. With watching Autumn Elegy really made me realize that the Stronghold of Security is really underutilized. It's really a magnificent place for free-to-play and for free-to-play people to train. Vice is hot but colder than last time. Oh, where the hell am I going? Well, at the very least, if it is over here, I can just kill these goblins, because these goblins are not as farmed as the ones in Lumbridge. Not that that was an issue, but, you know, they're not as farmed as the ones in Lumbridge. Now, Slayer in the future is going to be where we unlock the biggest parts of our grinds. You know, it's going to be where some of the best gear comes from for us. And unfortunately, we are not going to have access to a lot of bosses, but once we do make our way towards God Wars dungeon, Slayer is going to be a look. There's goblins right here. There's goblins right here in this field. Like, yeah, Draenor is free. Draenor is free. They're not goblins in Draenor. There's goblins right here, and there's goblins right here. This is free. That's part of it. I'm damn near close to making all of free to play fucking free. But what am I doing? I'm looking for this. It's warm but colder than last time. It went from hot to warm. That's not good. Where could it be? Hot but warmer than last time. Hot and warmer than last time. Is there a dig spot in Draenor? Like the Draenor castle? Hot but warmer, huh? I wonder if they added dig locations. I don't know. I'm not really familiar. Very hot but warmer than last time. I can't believe that this thing is not picking up that I'm doing this, you know? I was really hoping that it would pick this up. Where are you? Very hot, warmer than last time. Very hot, warmer than last time. I gotta look at the beginner clue. Beginner clue dig locations. Okay. Those are all okay. We gotta go beginner clue reldo. Okay. Okay, so we have beginner clue, talk to hands, blah blah blah. Okay. I don't know why the fuck it's not showing me the reldo spots. I asked specifically for the reldo spots. Why are you showing me this? Hot and cold, that's what it's called. So beginner clue, hot and cold. Draenor Village. We were here atop Ice Mountain. No, there is one behind Draenor Castle. Draenor Manor is what it's called, not castle. Draenor Manor has one. There's a dig location right over here. So let's go ahead and take a look. We are looking at incredibly hot. Yep, it's right here, right over here. See if it's like right there or something. Nothing interesting happens. This game is lagging today. Incredibly hot, warmer than last time. Boom. Incredibly hot, warmer than last time. Boom. Well, I want to just like do it. Like just show me. Burning to touch. This must be a spot. Boom. There you go. Casket, guys. Okay, perfect. Let's open this up. Hopefully we get some steel. We got 7 law runes and 11 shrimp. Honestly, whatever, bro. Whatever. That's not even bad. Even tempted to keep the shrimp, but that sucks. I might keep the strange device on us while we're killing goblins. It doesn't really hurt to have it, and then I don't have to walk all the way back to Draenor. Also, the law runes are not bad. I was a little bit peeved off about the law runes, but they're actually not bad. Another case that I really need to consider what might be worth doing is this Asgardian Ice Dungeon. This cave actually has hobgoblins, right? But they also have ice warriors and ice giants. So let's check the ice warrior drop table. Maybe we'll pivot this way if this is actually worth it, because I think they're weak to crush and they're weak to fire. They have 100% weakness to fire. These guys get melted by fire, literally. They drop a mithril mace, but I don't need that. They drop a lot of nature runes. These guys have a lot of useful drops for us too. The Asgardian Ice Dungeon ones, they seem to be a good stack of some runes, so maybe I'll come back and I'll kill some of these. But we also want to see if there are any good things on the Ice Giants drop table. This is a very, very, like, not very farmed monster. So Ice Giants are tall, blah blah, longsword. They have they have access to a mithril square shield, iron plate legs, black kite shield. That stuff may not be the best loot in the game, but that will be, I guess, hill giant killing gear, I guess I'll call it. So maybe I'll pivot to these guys, because if I go over and kill some hill giants, the first things first, I need to get my defense and stuff up very high when I'm killing hill giants, because it's going to take a long time, and before I even do Obor, I'm still gonna have to kill hill giants, because it's one of those things where I have to get the keys, and then also I have to get a big stack of whatever runes they drop. I think hill giants drop a couple of important runes. I'm pretty sure they drop chaos runes. Hill giants, they drop fire runes, water runes, just a mess load. They drop iron arrows, so I can actually kill those for ammo for our bow, which is fantastic. Love to hear. So this actually helps with the Anku task. They drop steel arrows, but those are much less important. The bolts are going to be very important, but they don't drop any bow. They drop an iron kite shield, which is kind of like, I guess, okay for now for killing giants, but the mithril square shield is much better. So I have to get the mithril square shield from the ice giants, right? So let's piece together the gear. Right now I'm looking at a mithril square shield. Iron plate legs is probably the best thing that I can get, unless I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure iron plate legs are the best thing that I can get. I don't think we have access to demons. So iron plate legs, iron full helm, or adamant med helm is probably the best thing that we can get before we're fighting Obor and Bryophyta. So we go adamant med helm. The bronze square shield, I guess, is going to be a placeholder for a little bit, but any little defense helps. I can't complain. And then obviously whatever we get from clue scrolls will help too, but for the free to play saga, we're going to have to pivot a little bit and accept less good gear. I don't want to drop this Zamorak item. I for the life of me, this is gonna have to be with me forever because this is a god item for the God Wars dungeon. So as much as I hate carrying it around and it taking up a slot, it's just very important for it to take up a slot right now. So, all right, I think the bronze bolt situation is really shitty. I don't know how good the cursed goblin bow is going to do, right? If this beginner clue gives us Flynn's Mace Shop and Falador, oh my god, that's so... I can't go to Falador yet. Ugh, I have to actually walk. That's a goblin chunk step, really nice. As long as if this gives us a bow that's worth using, this beginner clue gives us a bow that's worth using, that can carry up to steel, then we can drop the Phoenix crossbow and we'll say, sorry Chunksini, I really appreciate the help, but I really wasn't able to use that. And I'm sure he won't care, but he was available for us when we needed him, and if we ever need to get this thing back, he will be available for us, and that's what we love about him. But we go over to the beginner clues, and if I can get a bow that can shoot steel arrows, we are good money. That is probably the best thing I can get, and I'll love that thing for the rest of my life. And we're gonna have to go and kill a bunch of ice giants for our mithril square shield drop, and then we're going to have to get our iron plate legs drop. I think we can kill a few of the pirates to get an iron plate body drop, which is really shit, really shit gear, but it'll have to do for killing the giants. And then once we get a good stack of arrows from the giants, we're pivoting right now, this is the pivot. Once we get a good stack of arrows from the giants, we can head over and use all those arrows on Anku for death runes. And then once we get a decent stack of death runes and chaos runes, we can head over to Obor, collect our rune items from Obor, and then make attempts at Bryophyta. So once we get to Bryophyta, we will be a member, but for now we are making big pivots to potentially get some decent unlocks. What we need from the beginner clue is going to be a bow, and this is all just because we are free to play right now. If we were not free to play, we would not care, but we're gonna have to get our bow back, and this is gonna be a lot of work. In the meantime, the cursed goblin bow can shoot those iron arrows, but once it comes to those steel arrows that they also drop, we are kind of shit out of luck. And we're gonna be fighting a lot of bots over here. That's the other awful thing about giants and free to play, is we will be fighting a fuck ton of bots, and it's unfortunate, but there's nothing I can do about that. Once we have the stats and we're able to stay at those guys for much longer, we can explore some of the other drop tables that we have access to. Another clue down, this is a Duke Horatio step, and our Lumbridge teleport is down, so we actually have to go all the way to Lumbridge. So fun. Is it? I'm wondering if it's worth it to just die instead of going to Lumbridge, like walking to Lumbridge, but no, I'll just walk to Lumbridge, it's fine. We're gonna head over, and just this clue scroll really needs to be a, what is it, oak shortbow? Is it? Yeah, an oak shortbow. It's crazy the things you do for a really shitty upgrade, but once it's an oak shortbow, we can actually go to Remington. Like I said, I can't buy best in slots, but I can buy ammo, so we can go to Remington and we can buy arrows. So once the oak bow is solved, our arrow problem will essentially be solved as well, even though we'll have to make money for these things, and money is really hard to make on a free-to-play Iron Man. But either way, we are pivoting, and I'm very proud of us for conducting this nice little plan that we have. I really got to look at Hobgoblin locations to see if they give us access to anything that I really was not thinking about a long time ago. My mindset with this account has shifted, and this doesn't feel like a burden anymore. Goblin Chunk feels like a burden, but that's my burden. I love that account ever since I got the 99, but this account will probably be what I'll be playing on instead of my main. So once my membership runs out this month on my main, I will probably be getting off of my main and just accepting that, you know, that account, love it to death, but won't be using it very often, and I'll just give the account membership to this account. So yeah. Okay, freedom has been achieved. Opening another clue scroll. 28. Ooh, man, these are not great. These are not great. Well, while I'm here, I always wanted to know if you can do Mage Training Arena and free to play. This looks open. Can I enter Mage Training Arena and free to play? Wait a minute. There's no way Mage Training Arena is free to play. There's just no way. Could you imagine? I mean, I can't do anything here. There's no goblins, but still, like, can you do Mage Training Arena and free to play? There's no magic trees. There are no magic trees. Enter the doorway. And I was really, really hopeful. You know, I was optimistic, very optimistic. Let's go back to Lumbridge and kill ourselves some. Where are the magic trees? Yeah, they're not even here. Oh, they are here. You just can't chop them down. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and head back to Lumbridge and kill goblins. I have been blessed with another casket. Let this be a good thing. It wasn't. I used 3 law runes to finish this casket, you son of a gun. Wait, actually, do I have access to Draenor Manor? Are there goblins over here? There's goblins over here. So, step right here and I'll out this. I'll out this because I'm angry with it. Screw you. Okay. Okay. Okay, screw you. Ooh, 0, 0, 0. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to goblins and, yep, there they go. Just continue using my air runes. Damn, that shit was from downtown, bro. He's got his entire life euthanized. Boom. I like one-shotting goblins. I feel very powerful when I do this. Boom. Look at that guy. Oh, baby. You can't make it that way. Let's see if that guy drops one too. Oh, that would have been cool. Here comes another casket. Can we get blessed by the gods? And nope. Okie dokies. This is step 3. What we're looking for, again, guys, is any ranged weapon. We still would like that. That'd be nice. Not a short bow, preferably an oak bow or better, or a pickaxe. Let's go. Ooh, they fucking with me real bad. They're fucking with me real bad today, guys. They're fucking with me real bad. I'm getting real upset. And my question is, they have NPCs in these buildings. Usually in members areas, they don't have NPCs in buildings like this if they are unavailable in members, in non-members. So it's a little bit alarming. Now there's tea sellers here, which is not good. That's not a good thing to support my claim. But also, not just the tea seller not being here, but also I can go. Okay, cool. So does this guy sell anything useful to me? Because this chunk is actually available to me because the Tolma dungeon, there is a goblin, enraged goblin in the Tolma dungeon. Is this guy's shop free to play? Sorry, we're closed at the moment. I'll fuck myself. I'll just shove it right up my ass. Alright, so these guys are probably all just oh wait, you can get on the wall from here? What the hell? This is weird. No, you can't. There's a crate here though. That's really odd. Alright, what else is there? There's rats back here, I know that. And then there's this guy, and I think that's about it, right? The giant rats. Da Vinci, Chauncey, they're here, even though they're also in Remington. And there's no NPC here. Can I buy hops from this bartender? Talk to him. See what you can buy from this guy. Talk to him. Hurry up, bro. Hello. Yes, please. Okay, he only sells regular beer. Okay, it's not useful to me. Okay, yeah, I think we've just about explored everything that we can. Let's go back to the wizards, beat them up for a little while, and hopefully get another clue or some more runes. We'd love to see these rune stacks going up. The nature runes, the earth runes are very important, as well as these chaos runes. I'd love to see the chaos runes go up a little bit more. I just missed it, like an absolute failure, but if you look in the chat, we got 48 hit points, 47 defense, and that made our combat level 58. Love to see it. We'll keep going till 50, and then I'll probably train attack to 45, and then keep going with strength and defense, because that's our DPS and our tankiness, and this is our accuracy. And nothing in free to play is very tanky besides like Obor and everything. I was also looking at things, and it looks like apparently against lesser demons, the Silverlight hits like a rune longsword. Which, if I could find a way to flinch those lesser demons on whatever that place is called, not Intron, Krandor. If I could find a way to flinch those guys on Krandor, then that will actually be, that'll be like a good alternative to magic if I want to save my runes or whatever. But right now, I think we're doing pretty good. Might as well start stacking these chaos runes. They're going to come in handy. And since I have some food, I might as well fight these level 20s because they have a higher chance to drop the clue scroll. So, clue scroll, obviously, I would like to get a better pickaxe. Sorry, brain fog. Get a better pickaxe. But, you know, sometimes it just won't. It doesn't end up being like that, you know. Sometimes things just take longer than you expected. Now that I'm all red, I don't know why. I feel much better. I feel much better now that I'm all red. I feel esteemed. Sorry, that was my computer, not yours. Clue scroll beginner. There we go, baby. What do we got? Duke in Lumbridge. Let's go. Really, really nice to see this. I actually think if I equip my air stuff, I might be able to teleport to Lumbridge, right? Yeah, might as well. I want to free up these law runes while I have them. And let's go to the Duke Horatio on the second floor. This is a easy clue step, I believe, too, right? Yeah, because every time I get the step, I'm always tempted to like just do it on Goblin chunk, but it doesn't ever sound like a good idea because there's like no chance that I get another step that I can do. That's not what I wanted, buddy. Why won't you let me talk to him? Duke Horatio. This is Duke Horatio. Boom. Greetings. Yeah, give me this. Can I not do this because of this? Okay. Yes, I'm sure. Boom. Yes, boom. Okay. Yep. Shut up and give me the fucking shield. Okay, boom. Does this have magic defense? It does have magic defense. Alright, we'll wear that during fighting. Am I tripping? The anagram talks to... I must have done it and it must have changed. Because I swear that it was lighting up or something like that. Alright, so now I have to talk to Renil and the Alcarriage Skirt Shop. And the quest helper is telling me to do the Dragon Slayer stuff. So I need to go turn that off. That's annoying. Stop quest helper. Boom. So let's go to talk to Renil and the Alcarriage Skirt Shop. Hopefully that's our casket. Pay our 10 GP. You pay the guard, you pass through the gate. Boom, boom. Alright. Do any of these shops like exist? Like, are any of these even good? There's no goblin, so I can't do anything here. And I think this area right here is crazy. It's where the Giant's Foundry is. The River of Elite Dungeon. Let's check the River of Elite Dungeon. I can't. There's no map sign for it. Maybe if there any... No, that would unlock this chunk. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud, and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. But basically, whenever I look at something, I'm like, huh, is there a goblin in there? And at this point, the wiki is pretty... it's pretty accurate. There's no point in arguing with the wiki. But still, I have to ask, you know? Well done. Another one. Please don't be Charlie the fucking Tramp. Okay, Reldo. I'm happy with Reldo. We'll do Reldo. And we will use our teleports. By the way, guys, I know you guys are probably like, oh, he's teleporting. Teleporting is gaining EXP in another chunk. Obviously, that doesn't count. As long as I'm not abusing a teleport, like spamming teleport to East Bumblefuck in order to get... Jeez, I gotta do something. Maybe I need more sugar. As long as I'm not spamming, you know, teleports in order to gain EXP, teleporting around the game is essential, especially with an account like this who's not a traditional chunk man. Like, chunks are guidelines, but the goal is to explore as much content as I can do. That's not what I want to do. There's no point in teleporting to Lumbridge. I'm right here now. The point is to do as much content as I can within these guidelines, and that's what I intend to do. So yeah, I don't know. That's all I had to say about that. You smell. Okay, team, we have 2 rolls. Let's see if we can get, let me just log Goblin Junk out for a second so we're not hearing that all the time. Let's go. Oh, the music is going crazy though. Oh, this music's going crazy. All right, we wasted a second or two. Earlier, and this clue scroll thing is. Oh no! I got that. I'm going the right way. Symbol box. I can probably get that on my way. We need an. There we go. An elaborate right there. All I care about is elaborate. I'm not going for anything that's not an elaborate box. There's an elaborate. There's not an elaborate there. 34 seconds. I'm not even gonna greed. I'm just gonna start working my way back. We'll grab the simple on our way back. Oh my god, the music's making it so much more intense. Grab a simple on our way back. Thank you. And now we're good to go. Okay, we got 1 elaborate, 1 simple. Not a really great haul. Gotta be real. But now there should be a quick exit. There should be a quick exit option on this door. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Please just end my suffering. That didn't end my suffering, guys. Oh boy. 36. Oh my gosh. All right. We have 1 more. Let's go for it. All right, let's look. Looks like we're going to the right. No, we're not. We're going to the left. Shit, I wasted a second. Symbol box, I'll grab it. Grab this one. Boom. There's nothing here. We can cross this barrier right here. Cross, scan for ornate. No ornate there. Oh my god, what the hell is this? What the hell is this loadout? Are you kidding me? What is this? Holy moly, this is brutal. Where's the ornate? I have to go all the way over there for the ornate. I'm not even gonna get one this time. I gotta just, oh, not ornate, the elaborate, but oh my god. Just 1 ornate out of this, and I don't even remember my way back. This is so brutal, guys. Yeah, I can't. 2 elaborates. Oh, I messed up. I should have went that way. Oh my god. And was there a box right there? 10 seconds. I can't afford it. No. Oh no, please. Oh shit, I messed up. Oh my goodness. Open it. Drag it. No. Oh my gosh. No. Alright. I'll stop being lazy. We're gonna have to get like 7k of this shit. Oh, all right, let's take a break from this. I have a clue scroll right here. We're gonna go do this clue scroll. I'm so devastated about that. Let's drop this stupid ass bronze pickaxe. I don't want to see you again. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, these planks are gonna be the death of me. Why do I feel like this is gonna take 500 fucking hours? I know it. It's gonna suck ass. I can feel it. We have to go to Draenor for that, but we do have a frog token that I'm gonna put into prayer. Oh lord, guys, this is gonna be devastating. These planks are gonna be miserable to get. Oh, what do I do? I think I have to pivot again. I think I have to probably just. So the reason I'm doing lesser demons is for a better body slot. The mithril chain body, right? What am I doing? You take this. Like a lamp, please. Boom. Oh, let me get back in my chunk before somebody comments that. Oh, you used it. You got a thing in there. Blah blah. That's what I have to say about that. Anyway, we're gonna slap this bad boy into prayer, and then confirm 290 EXP. That's very nice. So we're gonna go do this clue scroll. Jeez, this is very, very, very rough. Oh, I'm so sad about that, guys. You have no idea how sad I am about that. I really was hoping that would have been it, but it looks like I'm gonna have a lot of grinding to do. I've looted the vault a bunch of times. Sorry, this is gonna cause the game to glitch a little bit. I want to see the small lock boxes. I've looted 11 small lock boxes, 5 elaborates. And where's the other ones? I guess the other one's not there. The big boxes are not there, but in 11 lock boxes we've gotten 9k, but the biggest thing was the myth square shield, which I think was a 1 in 2k from the small lock boxes. From the elaborates, we've looted 5, which I don't feel like is correct, but whatever. From the elaborates, we've looted 5, and the ornates we've looted 4. And the ornates we've had pretty shit loot from. The elaborates we've had pretty. That's where we got the plate legs from, so that was really awesome actually. And then the simple lockbox, we got that really lucky Mithril Square Shield, which is an item that we were going to chase from the lesser demons. Now again, oh, this is so heart-wrenching because I really think that it's in my best possible course of action is to try to get that mithril chain body, because that'll be really good defense for the hill giants to farm keys, right? And then the rune med helm was just extra icing on the cake, but we need to farm keys and we need to farm death runes and stuff like that. And I think hillies were going to be the best way to do that, but instead maybe no, it doesn't make sense to quit on it now. I'm like right here. I might as well just do it that way then. Yeah, I have to accept that I'm gonna be in free to play for a lot longer than I thought I was. While we're in Draenor, we'll go ahead and talk to Ned and see if the map to Crandor does anything for us. Maybe we have to buy the ship first. I think you buy the ship with 2k. We can buy the map to Crandor, and then we can see what we're doing from there. I wonder if you can make potatoes. No, you can't. You can make pizza though. I was seeing, because I see the potatoes over there. I wonder if you can make the potatoes with cheese, but I don't think you can make cream in free to play. All right. So current course of action, we're gonna go buy the ship, right? Then we're gonna go. Oh God! I fucking forgot a spade. Oh my lord! I can't be asked today. I'm really bugging. All right. Let's write it down. Here's the list, right? We're going to go get a spade right now. Then we're going to do our clue scroll. Then we're going to go buy the ship. Then we're going to come back, talk to Ned, and see if having the ship with Ned allows me to free up this inventory space. Then we have to get our planks. The ways to get the planks are the Graveyard of Shadow, which I'm not allowing because there's no goblins in that chunk. And the Can Dissolve Vault. Now, if there was no other way for me to get planks, then sure. Like, let's say the Can Dissolve Vault didn't exist yet, and I was trying to get this back in 2017, right? Then no. Then I'd just go pick it up, because that's just, obviously there's no workaround. We have to make an exception for that. But simply because there's a possibility of getting these planks, which I'm not even sure if you can get them in free to play. Just because there's a possibility of it means that I have to do it this way. Those are the restrictions of the account. That's what makes the account unique. While we're here, we might as well pick up our air runes. Claim. Thank you. Give me these. Drop these. Oh boy, guys. That was really defeating. Especially since we didn't even get the payoff of the last one. Oh, I'm going to have to go and do so much more mining and stuff. I think maybe we get rid of these runes, the nature runes. We're not gonna have a use for the nature runes in such a long time. I don't need food for a little bit, so maybe I can get rid of the fly fishing rod because that's easy to get back. 1,000 feathers is also easy to get back. I can just buy them from the shop, since I'm using this shop right now because we're not a member. When we're a member, we have to use the fishing port shop, but because we're temporarily not a member, we're using this shop. And I'm damn near thinking about letting this entire chunk be used, because realistically, I bet you if I go to the ports room right now, there's a goblin in the store. But he just doesn't spawn there. He spawns right behind it, like literally right here. Like, so I don't know. That's a little bit iffy, but oh guys, oh that's so heart-wrenching. I'm really upset about that. I really was hoping that would have been it, and we could have gotten the Dragon Slayer stuff done. Charlie the Tramp and Varrock. Okay, let's go buy the ship first before we meander off to Varrock. Let's talk to Ned to see if I even need to buy the ship. Nah, I don't even feel like fucking talking to Ned. I'm just gonna go and try to buy the ship. Oh gosh. Wait, maybe if I go to the quest helper, right? Start quest helper. Okay, boom. So I have the map piece, right? What's it telling me to do? It's telling me currently I need the hammer, 3 planks. Boom. It's saying get the anti-dragon shield, get a boat. Okay. It says get a boat and then get a captain. So I do need to get a boat first and get a captain. But the issue is that I think I need to fix the boat before, so I need the plank. So yeah, unfortunately, as of right now, there's no workaround for this. I just have to do this. And that really sucks. That really sucks. I think maybe we just have to accept that we have to give up on this giant key or just try to send it with like no food, but that's just a suicide mission. But we will definitely die if we send Obor with this little bit of food inventory space. Oh my gosh. Oof. Guys, I'm so defeated about this. Oh, but it's whatever. Let's just be happy. Charlie, if you ask me for fucking iron after I just dropped my pickaxe on the floor, I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna vomit blood. So please, and don't ask me for anything. Just ask me for a trout, please, or a salmon. Please, Charlie. Please, Charlie. Leather body, kill yourself. Oh my god, Charlie. I can't even do that. Oh, Charlie, you fuckface. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry I told you to kill yourself, Charlie, but these are really bad times for me. And here we are. That was a short walk through the wilderness. Entering this altar for the first time. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I've actually never heard this music. This is so peaceful. Alright, first thing, use the mine core. 2 and root crafting. Alright, so that's been shattered. My life is awful. Boom, and boom. Level 2. We can now craft mine runes. And then how much does this give? 55. We love to see it. That was gorgeous, guys. All right, so now we can wear this. I'm going to drop the wizard hat for now because we don't need it. And I'm going to drop this. I'm going to drop this. And we're going to go into the portal. I'm going to drop this because I don't need that right now. This is permanently going to take up a slot in my inventory. But honestly, I was actually thinking about dropping this. It gets +5 prayer, so that's the only reason why I'm thinking about keeping it. But it is just Zamorak legs. I have to see how much better they are than regular Zamorak legs. But if it's just mage accuracy, I think I'm fine. Because most of the things you kill with mage accuracy have shit mage defense anyway. So it's not going to be incredibly important for the account. But honestly, they do look hella swagalicious as fuck. And I love them. Okay, for the last one, I hate that there's a thing at the end that says, do you want to exit? Like, it's so annoying because if the last second is going off, you just shit. Okay, sorry, I'm chewing because I was having some crackers, but 2 ornate lockboxes. I don't know if ornates can even have the planks, but we'll see. 6 law runes, we don't hate that, and 6 more. Oh my god. Oh my god, we have to do more grinding, guys. Oof, we have to do more grinding. Okay, this is fine though. This is fine. So let's go ahead. We just need our knife, and we need our, what do you call it? We need our knife and our... May we get blessed with an upgrade. Let's go ahead and take a look. Give me my casket, sir. And we get... nope. I love Cam Dazal. It is great content. It is so fun to go through this little Pac-Man maze and get 4 iron bars. That's my favorite. Wow. Great job. I want fishing bait. I want a mithril square shield. I really do want a mithril square shield. I want iron bolts. Please. I want to be blessed with iron bolts. Anyway, all jokes aside, guys, this is like going on, I think, run number 12, 13 maybe. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that we get some good luck on these pulls because I can't take too much more of this. I gotta be real with you. The only reason you're not hearing any background is because I have muted everything because the log off timer on Goblin Chunk was just driving me absolutely like I was gonna say absurd, insane. Let's see if we are blessed for the massive plankerinos in the. We got them, baby. Oh my god. So obviously this is a voiceover. Sorry to break your immersion, but this is a voiceover. I already knew we got them, silly goose. Yeah, we got 4 of them from one of the block boxes, and I was thinking maybe we'd get a second pair, but we didn't. But still super duper cool. We do have a couple more runs of Camdazole in the bank, and since we don't have Motherload Mine, we'll probably be doing a lot of Camdazole, so I'll probably be training some construction with this one for members, but either way, fantastic. Super happy that we made such a big accomplishment for the account. Now let's go ahead and get more of Dragon Slayer complete so that we can go ahead and get our goal of the episode, which was unlocking those beautiful, well, not beautiful, absolutely disgusting, not beautiful big titty girls like in anime, lesser demons. This is going to be fantastic for the account for all the drops that I mentioned earlier in the one part of the episode where I did any sort of editing. Really cool. That was a good attention span. Can't wait to get ADHD medication so I can actually lock in. Super cool. Take a look at this ancient look. The water's not moving. It's all one color. It's so beautiful. It's a good field at the salt ship. Wait, let me read this. Let me be a human. It is good. No, what's wrong with me? It's good to feel the salt spray on my face. Pause, bro. What are you saying? And this is, okay, I guess I'm not going to read this because I'm just clicking through it. Oh my god. Looks like the storm's coming up, Captain. Got any, what do they call in Apex? Shield batteries? No, the thing that stops the storm. Heat shield. Got any heat shields? Got any grapes? Then he waddled away, waddle waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle waddle waddle. It's the dragon. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Oh, there actually is a dragon. I thought he was going to say Dragon D's. Oh, Cabin Boy Jenkins got 10 HP, bro. He was a skiller. Crash. Wow, what a great storybook this was. And guys, and gals, because there's gals here. There's 0.3% gals. It's nice to have you guys and gals here. We have unlocked the biggest. This will change the account forever. Well, it'll feel like forever because we're still free to play, so everything takes forever. But we have a spot with lesser demons. Super nice. And now here is in real time Mimpty to talk to you. Alright, team. Well, look, we made it to Crandor. Here are the lesser demons. We are in a chunk that we can access because there are hobgoblins somewhere around here. Hopefully I can find them. There they go. Right there. Really, really easy. Now I just want to find a safe spot. There's some king scorpions, some coal rocks. Is this a safe spot right here? I think these hobgoblins are a low enough level where they will not bother me. So I could just go back here. Yeah, this guy, he's gonna get stuck right here. That's so easy. And then let me just walk next to this hobgoblin and see if he attacks me. Does not attack me, so yeah, that we're good. This is it. This is where we're going to be killing lesser demons. Such an easy safe spot for us. And you know, it was a long time coming. Like honestly, it's been like 3 weeks working on this shit. 3 weeks working on this finally we have access to these guys. Hopefully we get blessed with some really good drops so we can get our money up. We need to get our magic to 50 before we start trying to take on Obor. And these guys drop, I believe, a mithril chain, rune, full helmet, and a mithril square shield. We will be using all 3 of those to kill our hill giant. So this is a dream in the making. The sad thing is, I could have swore that Crandor had a fishing spot, but I guess it doesn't. I thought that there was a lobster spot here, but I guess not. I do have to go inside the hole and then open it the reverse way, or otherwise I think I have to rebuy a. Otherwise, I think I'd have to rebuy a. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. This guy, he made his way around. Can I stand behind this rock? Yeah, I think this is good enough. Yeah, so I think that I'm going to have to go through this dungeon right here, through the entrance, and then open this way so that I can get here to Karamja. Because otherwise, I'd have to. Yeah, otherwise I'm really not gonna have a really good time of getting back. I don't know if I'd have to buy the ship again or if I'd have to do all of that all over again. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's not that, but I'm really happy that we're here, guys. This is huge. So I'm going to do this. We'll probably be shooting way past 50, to be honest, because, oh, don't hit me, you son of a bitch. I knew it. Yeah, we'll probably be shooting way past 50, honestly, because there we go, he's dead. Because we're gonna need a lot of money, and these are essentially our Ogress warriors because we don't have access to a lot of good monsters to kill. So this is pretty much it. And the best part is that those vile ashes are 25 a pop. Oh, it's gonna be so lovely to just do this over and over and over again. I'm super happy. We've got the mossies on this side of the island, but unfortunately we don't have access to it because there are no hobgoblins over here. There are planks over here if I need planks, but you know, I think we know which way I have to get planks. Ooh, got water blast now, that's huge. And I think that you guys also drop a bit of 7 gold, 1 myth, and 3 gold on this end. I think these guys also drop a bit of runes, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to look at the drop table again, but either way, this is definitely gonna be massive. Did we get we got a magic level already, 47. Huge. Some more vile ashes, some more coins. Yeah, this is huge. This is huge. Now, in members, this is not the only place where we can kill these. But in free to play, this is because the other lesser demon spots are Wizard Tower, and then there's some in the wilderness, I believe. And yeah, so we don't actually have access to that. Unfortunately, we don't have access to the Crandor hole either, because that would have been really cool. It would have meant that we can kill the demons in there and enter the Cesar city, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Maybe they'll do a map update and everything will shift up a little bit, and this will be part of this chunk. That's a joke. That's not gonna happen, but still really cool. This is also a really good place for us to get coal if we can find a way to once we can do myth, we can make mithril items here by just doing this and then, you know, superheating it. So super nice. Oh, what a great place. Holy shit. I'm actually just geeking. I'm so happy right now. Notable mention, guys, I didn't notice that I never recorded the clip for this, but we actually have the sandwich lady hat and the mole slippers. And every time I try to record a clip, somebody makes noise in the background. So I'm going to end the video here.